Sagittarius, good morning. How you doing? So as you can hear, maybe in the background, you can hear a piece of relaxing music, meditation music. I also make my own. So if you would like to listen to the rest of it, I'll leave it running for probably about 5 minutes at the end. If you want to continue on to listen to a piece of chilling music. Sagittarius, so we're going to look into your August 2023. Don't forget you can watch this as a life path 5 or maybe even Taurus because of the 5 aspect being major arcana 5.
How do you know this person?
Dad, this is Doug, a guy that I'm dating.
The fuck?
Okay, so let's see, Sagittarius, August 2023. You got a flyer, so someone could have flown off the handle.
I like fruit, but this pork shit got
taking it out on the
shit was nasty.
Or you're going away somewhere, going abroad, but yeah, going to visit someone, could have family issues kind of going on, trying to like relax, okay? I feel like I want to get out and go away and relax for a little while in August. Some of you could be seeing a Piscean, 10 of Cups for a lot of you here come August, or you're seeing this person already. I'm also hearing Augustine or Tina, Tyler, Tarot, Tanya, or, well, what's her name? Died, Tina Turner. But you may have gone, you may be going to see someone in August, like go to a band or an event. It wouldn't be Tina Turner, but it could be, I'm hearing that I might have tickets to go and see something come August. Sagittarius, what's going on with Sagittarius for August 2023? So you got the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords.
You're just in the neighborhood and...
A lot of confusion, third-party situation, maybe ADHD, someone struggling with attention deficit disorder.
Give the fucking guy some water. He's been through a lot.
Why are you not paying me any attention? I am, but that's not good enough. So someone could be fighting someone's mental health here. If that is not mental health, then the 7 of Swords is someone that's devious, or Devi, or Dan, or Life Path 7 Cancerian, trying to come back into a third party. Like, I haven't learned anything yet. I still want to continue to do this 3 of Swords. You got 7, 8, 9, 10, which means that it's over. So someone could be trying to come back into your life, or you might be trying to go back into theirs. Okay, this could be an ex that returns, okay, into a situation to reconcile, but that would be down to the other person if they're going to or not. Well, down to you if you're not. And not, if I say not, you say Pisces 1, 2, 3, swinging on a tree, could be a life path 3. Okay. If not, there's just ADHD and confusion between the commitment that you're in with someone here. This could be an ex that constantly returns. It could be children that are, you know, going to and from an ex-husband to wife, ex-husband to wife, happy house, happy home. Okay, children have been away, they come back, telling me what's going on with the ex. I don't want to hear about what's going on with him or her. I'm not really interested. Okay, Sagittarius, what's going on with Sagittarius? If this isn't anything like that, you're just having a Barney. Something's kind of gone on and continues to go on the way that it always has. Realizing that no one changes, they're still the same person. You've been trying to change me all this time. Have you not realized yet that I am not changing? Okay, I'm not going to listen to you when you're having a go at me, and I'm not vacant when you're here. I will vacate when you have a go at me, but when you don't have a go at me, I'll just come back as if to say, have you calmed down yet? Have you stopped going on about this yet? Okay, let's see. Sagittarius, what's going on with Sagittarius? For August. So you've got, what have you got? Fuck knows what you've got here. Someone thinks, this is thinking that someone is about to return, but someone's watching this person leave. Like, are you prepared to walk out on me? It's like an ultimatum. Like, are you staying or are you going? Do you want to quit the relationship or what are you doing? Are you coming to see me or not coming to see me? Not when you're like this, no. Why not? Because you're arguing. I don't like arguing. So you're avoiding me, yes. What are you avoiding? The arguments, the third party, the confusion. So why will you not pay attention to me? Because I told you that's not who I am. I don't do those kind of things. Yeah, but I want to argue. I don't. Okay, so I'm not going to listen to you. Yeah, but you're emotionally distant. It doesn't matter. I've got ADD. Oh, so it's all about you all the time then? Well, maybe, yeah. But what I'm telling you is that you are not going to get my attention by keep thinking that you can talk to me like this, because obviously the way that you're communicating is causing these two energies here, right? Now, I'm not saying it's yours or the other person's fault, because 95% of people that watch tarot are women. Okay, so, you know, they're going to be cross-watchers that are watching saying, yes, I'm dealing with a male Sagittarius that keeps doing this, right? So, you know, take heed that it's a general tarot reading. But this Eight of Cups here could be Leo or an Aquarian placement maybe, or a fish, place 3. And like, I don't know. I keep telling you, don't keep doing this, because if you keep doing this, you're pushing me out. Yeah, but when you're not here, it's some kind of like fucking confusion. 7, 8, 9, 10, because it's an ongoing cycle that's just constantly ongoing. Michael, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, and it's ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. Okay. And it's kind of like, well, you know, it's kind of like when you leave, you have an argument and then you make me think about you and you distract me maybe when I'm at work. Like, I think that everything's going fine, okay, here. 6 and the 10, I think everything's going fine. But what is not going fine? Well, something isn't. Well, what is that then? Do you want to raise that issue? Well, no, not when you're acting like a child. I don't want to talk to you. No. Okay. Oh, so that's it. So what do you want? Some separation? Well, maybe a day or two, because we obviously can't get on when we're seeing each other. So when we're near each other, all we seem to do is argue. So what's the best thing? Distance. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. I don't want distance. Well, I do. Do you? What, don't you love me anymore then? Didn't say I didn't love you. Of course I love you. That's why I'm with you. But why are you always arguing with me? Well, people argue. No, they don't. Yes, they do. Right? So it's a difference of opinion that's causing this rift in this connection so far here, Sagittarius. And then the Eight of Cups just, you know, it's kind of like, well, I don't know whether you're coming over. Are you coming over tonight? Well, maybe, but if you've calmed down a little bit, okay, if you're still not going over the same thing, if you're not going to keep bringing up the past, these energies are like bringing up the past. Why bring up the past from like 3 days ago or 3 months ago? That's in the past. Yeah, well, I have trust issues. Over what? An argument? Keep arguing with me. Okay. Now, like I said, this can be, for some of you, where this is children that are, this is your child, okay, here, this be the child, and they're going through it. Like you're a Sagittarius, or you're a Taurus placement, or a Life Path 5 placement. You could have a fish as a daughter or son, or something like that. And they keep coming backwards and forwards, and their father or mother doesn't pay them any attention, and then they come back wondering what has gone on over here. Well, they've told me to leave, they've kicked me out, and they've sent me back to you. It's like, well, I don't want you either. You can stay here, but you're going to have to start following some rules. Well, what rules? Well, what rules did you not follow when you were seeing your dad? Well, I could do what I wanted when I was with Dad because he paid for everything. Yeah, well, you're not going to get away with that here. If you want to stay and live here, then you're going to have to start contributing towards the family, to the house, to the home. You're going to have to start doing things. Well, I didn't have to here. Well, if you didn't do it here, then why has he kicked you out? Because he doesn't want me. So it's like that. It's like this. They've kicked someone out, or they've told them to leave, and now they want to come back into this, because this could be a love relationship or maybe a third party. Someone's kicked this person to the curb and told them no, and now they're thinking, well, where can I go? Okay, where do I go from here? Oh, well, I'll go back here. Well, there's going to be some conditions then. Okay, if you want to come back into my life, you're going to have to stop doing what you were doing from the past, because you're not going to continue on that, because I feel good when I'm on my own. So you can either take it or leave it. You can either be with me or go somewhere else. It's up to you. Okay, that's like a relationship message that's coming through. And then the other kind of message that's coming through is where this is like going on between siblings and someone's daughter or son, that maybe, or Myson, or even Biden, is a Scorpio, right? So it could be a Life Path 4 Scorpio. But like, yeah, like a passenger. I feel like I haven't got anywhere to go, and can I stay here? Now, for some of you, if that isn't a child, that is coming through as, if that isn't your relationship, it's coming through as a child here. You know, what happened over here? What made you leave? What was said? What was done? Well, you told me you didn't want me to know. Something like that's going on here, Sagittarius. Now, let's see. Sagittarius for August 2023. I will pick up different messages every time I do different readings, right? Some of the time. So if this isn't anything to do with a child or anything like that, kind of like, you know, between ex and family, then this is just where a connection that you've got with someone is naturally, or Natalie, is just naturally having its struggles, right? It's having its problems of someone that, because you could be like myself, right, has ADD, and the way that I cope is just I have to do things myself. Like, I can't deal with a lot of stress of someone else. Someone else is stressed. Time to me is irrelevant. Have you ever met anyone with ADD where they're really late and they're not present? Okay, or you don't get to see them as often because they kind of go off and do what they want and so on and so forth, and they don't like a lot of stress. They could be late. Okay, you're always late. You said you was going to come and pick me up. You said you was going to come over tonight, but you forgot to pick me up, or you forgot to come over. It's because you've got to know about a person that has ADD, because not everybody's going to, but that is my mental health card. Attention deficit, right? Now, there's no way that you have to have excuses for a person that does that, but this person might come up with excuses of, well, it's not an excuse. I told you the reason why I can't come over tonight is because I'm fucking lounged down with work and I've got other things on my mind. I've got clients to deal with. I've got work. I've got, you know, and I can't see you tonight. Why? You know, and it's because of maybe an argument that someone did plan to come over and said, look, you know, I'll come over if you want. It's like, no, don't bother now. And you're like, well, you said that you wanted me to. Yeah, well, I changed my mind. Now I don't want you to. And then you're kind of like, right, so you don't want me to come over? No. And then later on, someone forgets that they've said no, and then the other person says, well, you're not coming over then. And you said, well, no, you give me the impression that you didn't want me to come over. No, I actually did. I was playing a game. Well, it fucking backfired. Now I'm not coming. Because for a start, you wanted me to come over and visit and stay. And next minute, you're telling me that you don't. And then you do want me to come over and stay, and then you don't want me to come over and visit. What the fuck do you want? Stop acting like a child. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do you keep saying that you want me to come over for the beginning and then telling me that you don't because you're having a hissy fit? Right here. There's really another message. That is another message that's comparing to an argument that some of you may be having. Now, that could be coming across as a life path 5, a Sag, or maybe Taurus person. And the story goes of the message is, I keep planning to come over and see you, and I'm happy to come over and see you, and I'm happy with you, but why are you always unhappy with me? Because you was coming over, but you told me that not to come over. And then you sit back wondering why you're on your own, text messaging me later to say, where are you? Why? What are you doing? Let's continue to argue. And you're like, I am not fucking sending any more text messages arguing. Why are you not answering your phone? Because I've already told you, you need to clean your ears out. I've told you I am not having an internet-based text message argument or relationship. Speak to me face to face. Okay, I'll try and FaceTime you. But not when you are, because I am not arguing. I told you I do not want to argue. Right? So then when this person says, well, I'm happy, I'll come over and visit. And then it's like, bing, actually don't bother. And you're like, what? I thought I was coming over tonight. Bing, no. Oh, so you want to stay on your own now? I thought I was coming. No, yes, no. And you're like, bruv, what the fuck kind of game are you playing up in here, right? You want me to come over, then you don't want me to come over. Then you do, and then you don't. What the hell is going on in your brain? Right? That's what someone's thinking and feeling and maybe saying to someone, but I can pretty much tell you that's what I'm hearing. It's up to you whether you want to believe it or not here. But they don't know what to do with this cup, whether to take a giant piss or a shit in it. They don't know, like, Well, I don't know what to offer because I keep offering you, but you keep denying it. And I keep saying this, do you want to go out? Okay, I keep running you about everywhere, taking you here and there, and you don't seem to even appreciate the fact that I'm spending all this money on diesel and petrol and gas, prepared to do this journey, and I'm prepared to pick you up and take you here and take you there, and you don't appreciate it. Okay, you don't realize how much things are costing. You don't have a car yourself, no. So do you realize how much that costs in gas and diesel these days? Do you realize how much I'm spending money on having to come over and see you and visit and travel? Do you appreciate the fact that when I am here, that you appreciate when I'm here? Yeah, but you're more distracted and thinking about leaving. Well, and you're like, I tell you what, Dave, Tyrone, do what you want. Right, now does that sound anything pretty much like, you know what, Dave, you do what you like, right? I'm trying to tell you that I'm coming over, and if you don't want me to come over, then say, and then it's more of this, yeah, but, no, but, kind of, well, sort of, don't know, maybe, and then you're like, oh, man, do you want me to come over or don't you? Keep text messaging me arguments, because I'm not going to listen. I am literally going to block your phone or my phone, so you're not going to get through to me that way, right? You need to calm yourself down, stop being so aggressive and stop arguing with me and stop pushing me out. No, you're pushing me away because you're not, and you're like, oh, you know what? I am fed up with keep going over this same crap with you, Michael, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. I am sick to death of keep going over the same thing with you over and over and over again. Now, what do you want? What will satisfy you? Okay, can I satisfy your need, Master, for me to do what you want me to do? Okay, because I can't do that all the time. Okay, so you're more than likely through those times you get into a bit of a Barney, and all of these are just minor arcana cards. They're not actually major. They're just like minor little issues that is actually royally pissing someone off. Royal Sagittarius, right? So it's actually royally pissing someone off here. Okay, so we'll see how the rest of your reading goes, Sagittarius. Please make sure that you smash that like button, guys. Please don't skip that bit. You can stay towards the end and watch the video. That is also my own meditation music. It'll change every so often. If you want to join Patreon, the bronze, silver and gold tier is open. The bronze tier is $2 or $3. You get access to all 12 star signs. It really helps me out because the only way I earn a living is by Patreon. Or if you join the join button, that is what pays me. If you don't join, I don't get paid at the end of the month, and it depending on what I get, on what readings I can do on here. Okay, so at the moment as it stands, Sagittarius, this is the beginning of your month of August. All links are provided below, and I'll see you next time.